Hey, what's up guys, MGH here and welcome back to another episode of my career mode update series. So last week it was basically over the Easter holidays and there was, I think, 4 proper upgrades or downgrades. And it was a very lazy week from EA, but I've got to say this now, this episode is absolutely full of upgrades and downgrades. It's as if the laziness from last week has been doubled into extra players in this week. So we've got a lot of players to get through. I'm not going to spend as much time on each one so I can get through more of them. But as always, guys, I'm not showing you every single one, just the main ones that I think you guys would like to know. And you can go and check out all of them on ultrafifa.com and on sofifa.com. Both links in the description. So up first, we have arguably the best defender in the game at the moment, and that is Jerome Boateng. He has now gone up to an 87 overall with a potential of 89. And make sure you look at the evolution graph, which is the blue graph in the bottom right corner, as we go through these players, because you can really get a feel of how they are improving over time or going down in time. But Boateng, absolutely fantastic player, has gone up once again. Now moving on, we've got Leno, a goalkeeper, also from Germany. He's had an upgrade. He's now an 83 overall with a potential of 86. I absolutely love this guy, and actually I might be trying to sign him in January in my Wolfsburg career mode, which unfortunately is being delayed till tomorrow, guys, because I have not been in the house all day. So apologies for that. But let's get into the next player. We have Verratti, who, if you look at that evolution graph, you'll see how much he has grown over the last few weeks. And he now has a potential of 90 with an overall of 83. He is one of the better players in the game. And at the age of 21, just incredible stats. The next player we have Kaka. Talking of young players, we're now talking about a very old player. Well, not very old, but 32 years old. He's now playing in the MLS and clearly having a very good time over there. He's just been upgraded to 82, which is good to see. And I believe he scored Orlando City's first ever goal in their history. So that's pretty interesting. Next player, we've got Jesus Navas, or Jesus Navas. How do I begin with this guy? He has to be one of the most frustrating players to watch. He's got blistering pace. He gets himself in great positions, and he's absolutely shit. He can't pass it, he can't cross it, and he has been downgraded to 81. So yeah, not too sure about him. Maybe not the best signing that Man City have made. Moving on, we have another winger. This time it's Theo Walcott. He has also been downgraded. Obviously, he was out for a whole year, and since kind of getting back to fitness, hasn't done too well. And maybe it was time, you know. He's now down to 80 with a potential of 82, and could be out of his contract with Arsenal soon, and will be on his way because he can't get the upgrade he wants. I don't think Wenger wants to spend more on him, so we'll see how that one goes in the summer. Up next, we got Sven Bender, another German player. He's gone down. I don't understand why. Every time I've seen him play for Dortmund this year, even though they're struggling, he is one of their better players, I want to say, but maybe I haven't been watching the same games as everyone else. Either way, he's been downgraded to 80, and he has a potential of 82. So still usable, but he has gone down. Up next, we have Lopez. I've spoke about him quite a few times in this series because he had a series of upgrades. He was just getting upgraded every week at one point. But EA have decided to put him down again, and now he is an 80 overall with a potential of 85, which is still very good for a 23-year-old goalkeeper. But I'm sure we'll be seeing him get upgrades again towards the end of the season. Up next, we've got Robbie, another player that's just gone up and up and up. And one of my favourites in the game. He was in my top 25 countdown, and he would still be there. I absolutely love this guy. Overall of 80, potential of 83. Next player, we've got Gareth Barry. He's finally gone down. He's had a poor season for Everton, and, well, Everton had a poor season in general. He did much better last year, but maybe he's just getting past it now. He's 33 years old, and he's finally gone below 80. Up next, we've got Jordan Henderson. This is absolutely weird. You look at his evolution graph. He went down, up, down, up. Actually, no, sorry. He started going up. He went down, and now he's gone back up again. So he's back to his original 79 with a potential of 84. Moving on, we've got Manolas. Now, this guy was heavily linked with Arsenal in the summer, but we didn't go for him, and we got Gabriel in January instead. And I was happy with that at the time, but now Manolas clearly has had a very decent season for Roma if he has been upgraded to 79, which is a very, very good rating for, once again, a pretty young player, only 23 years old, and a potential of 84. So maybe it would have been better to sign him over Gabriel, but, you know, it's a bit difficult to decide when... One, we don't really watch Roma play as much as Arsenal, I guess, over here in the UK. And Gabriel hasn't really had the chance to shine yet, so we'll soon find out if that deal was better or not for Arsenal. We then have an Arsenal player. Chesney's gone down to 78 with a potential of 81. And let's be honest, I probably think he deserves this. He's had a very poor season when he has played. He's a great shot stopper, but he makes terrible decisions. And the downgrade is definitely deserved. We then have Fekir. Now, this guy's gone the other way. He's gone up once again. Look at that evolution graph. That has to be one of the most impressive so far. He just goes up and up and up. He's now 78 overall with a potential of 85. We then have Harry Kane. Another very, very good evolution graph. He's gone up every week almost. And now he's 78 overall with a potential of 84, which is definitely deserved. And he's only 20 years old. That makes him one of the best strikers in the game for his age. We've then got Umtiti. Now, this one's a little bit of a strange one. He's been one of Lyon's best defenders this year, and it reflected that. His overall kept going up, but now EA have taken him down by 2. He's now down to 77 from 79 with a potential of 83. A little bit of an odd one that. Did he make a big mistake over the last few weeks? I don't know, but clearly EA thought he deserved to go down again. Maybe they overhyped him, I don't know. Another Arsenal player, we've got Kieran Gibbs, who hasn't played much this year. It's a little bit of an odd one. I think Monreal's just had a very good season and kept Gibbs out of the team. He's been a little bit injured. He's gone down to 77 now with a potential of 79. So a little bit unfortunate, but what can you say? He hasn't featured enough. Monreal, though, has gone up. So I guess that shows exactly the problem here. Gibbs isn't getting time, and Nacho Monreal is, and he's been upgraded to a 77. We then have Flamini, another Arsenal player. He's gone down by 2, and I'm not even going to try and defend that. What a rubbish player. He did okay last season when he came in for free. He helped us out a little bit, but this season, he's just been a liability, and cannot wait to see him leave in the summer, but thank you, Flamini, I guess. And last but not least, we have Coquelin. He's come back from his loan and played pretty much every game since then and has impressed so much. He's now a 75 overall. He's moved to a CDM as well instead of a CM and has a potential of 81. I'm still waiting for his work rates to be updated. There is no way he's a medium. He should be a low attacking or medium attacking and definitely a high defensive work rate player. But there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I do apologise for no Wolfsburg career mode today. I've been doing horsey stuff. That sounds really weird, but I own a horse and I've been out of the house all day. So tomorrow that'll be going up. I'm going to go and watch the Champions League now, and this should be up at half time during the Champions League. So thank you very much for watching. Next week we'll be doing some more, and I will see you then.